Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of Frostpunk coming at you. I reloaded my game, and I got a bit of an interesting tidbit. In the loading screen, it said, effectively, the British Empire realized that when stuff was going to go really crazy, they started building random generators in the north. Other nations started to follow suit. It gives us actually a little bit of lore, which explains what this generator is doing here, just randomly or whatnot. So that makes perfect sense why it's here, and not something like we deployed or we brought or we built. This has just been built here. We found it again, and we're trying to restart, I guess, humanity, everything we have and have known, back to something. I don't know. Anyway, let's get right back to it. We're on day 12. Been really careful with our progress because, again, this is a first look for me. I want to make sure I'm doing the best I can with the knowledge I have and all that rigmarole. So, yeah. I normally when I play a video game, if it's new, I kind of determine how I enjoy it, because when I bring something to my channel, I want to make for very sure it's got a purpose, right? It's something I enjoy, or it teaches a good lesson about something, or it's good with friends, or like whatever. With this has been interesting, but I'm coming to this with like completely clean eyes, so to speak. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm doing. If there's some pro strat I should be aware of, and I just don't know, then I just don't know. Like, that's kind of a fun thing about playing a fresh game, is it's the fun of discovering and learning and understanding and putting the theory back to practicality, all in its own regard, which again makes stuff interesting. I don't have the pro strats, I don't have the best way to do things, I don't have anything. I just have, hey, we're giving this a try, here we go. Cool. We have a steam core, a bunch of food, and a bunch of wood. Let's pause the game. Yep, food's looking really good. Wood is very full. So what I'll want to build is a resource depot. I'm guessing this doesn't have to specifically be in any amount of heat. I don't know if I need workers or whatever. Okay, we're running low on coal. There is a coal pile here. I also have a coal thumper here with 2 gathering posts, as was mentioned in the disclaimer. So we're okay right now. We have 21 hours. The day's about to start. You can introduce a new law. Awesome. Adaptation. Yes, sir. I'm assuming because I have to select adaptation, there's going to be another option later. Okay, we went with prosthetics. I don't really want child labor all jobs. I wish I knew what this was. I can't honestly even read it. Medic apprentices, engineer apprentices is what it says. I took some focusing. Alright, let's choose other stuff. I don't want to do the food additive thing. I just don't. Nope, skip. No, I wasn't done. I didn't want to choose that thing. Okay, dueling law. I think we've kind of decided well against that one. Let's go public house.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Increase in hope. Will require heat. That's what the little icon means. So I don't know if this is within that heat generator. And actually, now that I know more about it, I think I'll move it more south. But let's see what we can do with this. This covers a fair amount of housing. It'll hopefully decrease discontentment. Okay, yes. Scouts. I want you to take care of this gloomy cave first. It's close. It works. The steel bridge makes the most sense from a longevity perspective, but I kind of want to start poking around and see what else we got going on here. Let's resume time. A pub will remind us of home and help us forget our woes. Yeah, that was kind of my thought. A pub, just like in London. Let's call it Pipe and Hole. Think we could come up with a little bit more of a cheery name, don't you? Seems a little grim. Seems incredibly grim. Okay, pause the game. 5 workers at a public house. A public house has been erected in accordance with the new law. People are anxious to have some steam in the new house of respite. Hope rises. When hope rises all the way to full, does hope level up? How does this... I don't know what this does. A lot of injured, which is unfortunate. I might want another medical post. So, maybe I'm not understanding this correctly, but... 10 being treated, 0 in palliative care. I'm going to guess that means that our care house has 1 person. Yep. And our medical posts are full. We're at a point where we're double the requirement. I think I would like medical post here. I would like to deconstruct this and move it somewhere else. Let's build a new one. Was it under tech? Yeah, Steam Hub, 20 steel. I think this makes way more sense, coverage-wise. Let's do that there. We'll build the new Steam Hub, and then I'll deconstruct it. Now, how are we sitting on coal? Because this is starting to get a little tepid here. Okay, shift is just starting. Speed up time a little bit. Oh, okay. This one I'm just gonna shut off. And we're on the temperature gauge. If I speed up time, nothing should really change. Okay, the cookhouse became chilly because I moved this over here. So let's do a little bit of work. Oh, I guess that's kind of the best it can do. See, if I build it here, there's an obscene amount of overlap. It's not terrible. Let's build that there, though. Okay. We have the Hunter's Hut. We're good on food. This is a medical post. Max it out. Where did I just build that store hut? Resource depot. Stored resource. I kind of want to store food rations here. If I click lumber... Okay, nothing much changes, but let's store excess lumber. That way I can stockpile a lot of lumber, and then eventually what I'd like to do is I'd like to shut off the lumber production. There's still nothing to gather. Maybe I'm not understanding how this thumper works. 16.8 an hour. I need more coal. Let another hour or two pass, see what happens. Okay, stop. Steelworks researched. Awesome. Just check that tech tree, yo. Everything's researched. Oh. Allows to research T1. Oh, we're not even at the drawing boards. We're at... Okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah, upgrade. Upgrade the thing. Better tech. Heck yes. I'm down like a clown, Charlie Brown. Okay, this is working, isn't it? Oh, okay. Hold on. Now we have coal piles. 13.2 an hour. Okay, so the thumper has to bring up material. And then the material can be harvested via... Okay, I get you. This is going to pump out 13.2 an hour. This is going to pump out 33.6 an hour. Yep, okay. I'm with you. I'm with you now. Okay, that was a little confusing, but I follow. I don't really need food right now. That can just... Here, none. Max. We can shift back later, but I think we've got enough rations for a while. I desperately need coal. Coal Thumper. Coal Thumpers wash coal from cracks in the rock to the surface. You can order people to gather the coal from the piles directly or employ them in gathering posts. More than one gathering post may be needed to collect all the ore efficiently. Yeah, I need 2, definitely. Like, collecting 18, collecting 7, producing 33. Yeah, that math checks out. Definitely need excess stuff. I'm willing to shut down our timber facility after a while. This facility has been closed. Yes, for good reason. I don't need it. Scouts have encountered the gloomy cave. The cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to the entrance. We should check if there's still someone alive up there. Explore. Beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Leave the bears alone. The bears will kill the survivors. Risk attacking the bears. People in the cave will live. Scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. Risk attacking the bears. Ding. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Then they set out towards the city. Awesome. That was absolutely worth it. Let's prepare for their arrival. How much fire, fuel, whatever do we have? Because I need some more housing. Feels like that wastes a lot of space. Let's go with that for now. It seems like a nice addition. Space for 40 more people, and we have enough fire for it. Okay, coal is really starting to ramp up. That's awesome. Very soon we're going to have another cold snap, and we need to be prepared. We can now research T1 technologies. Awesome. Pause immediately. Generator power upgrade. Allows us to raise the temperatures in all heat zones by 1 level. Note, the coal consumption is double. Okay. Good to know. Generator range upgrade. Allows us to turn up the generator range to extend its heat zone. Coal use is doubled when... Okay. More scouts. Allows us to deploy an additional scout team at the beacon, raising the limit to 2. Not super in a rush for that. Let's see what else we've got. Resource depot upgrade. Resource depots will be able to store 50% more resources. That's cool. Coal mining. Extract up to 240 coal per standard workday from underground deposits. Now that's awesome. Charcoal kiln. Use intense heat to char up to 70 wood per standard workday, producing 270 coal. You know, I was wondering that. I was honestly wondering that if that was going to be a thing. Sawmill upgrade. Introduce workplace improvements that will raise the efficiency of all sawmills and steam sawmills by 25%. That's cool. A wall drill. Drills into the walls of our crater, uncovering trees that were once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Provides up to 160 wood per standard workday. Okay, nice. A hothouse. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food per day. Wow, okay. Medical post upgrade. Thanks to improved tools, methods, people employing the medical post will heal sick 10% faster. Now that sounds awesome. Bunkhouse. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately protected from this weather. Okay, awesome. I think medical post upgrade's most important. We have a lot of sick, and sick is going to be kind of a recurring theme, I'm sure. So getting any medical updates are going to be just paramount. Also, we are sitting on no active sick sitting around, 0 discontent, full hope. And we can pass another law. Amazing. Oh, let's see here. House of Pleasure. Our hardworking people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. Prostitutes could be employed in the public house to further lower discontent. Hope will fall slightly. Moonshine. We can give people a bit of liquor now and then to soothe their aching bodies and souls. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Okay. That makes soup more viable. That's not too bad. I don't really want the dueling law. Let's see, where are we at over here? Extra rations for the ill. Use extra rations to speed up recovery. That sounds good to me. The capacity is doubled. Let's do extra rations for the ill. I kind of feel like that decision might have buried myself, but... Okay. Scouts have returned. Excellent. Pause the game. We have housing. We're good? We have housing and everything? Excellent sauce. Observatory. This peculiar building must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. That sounds good to me. I would honestly like... we have enough engineers. I would enjoy a second workshop. I think that might be paramount. Yep, the steel works. That's fine. Yeah, I think that works. We also have a fair amount of workers. Got a nice coal pile here. 179? Yeah, heck yeah. Once we start tapping out a lot of these very easy to grab resources, it's going to be important that we find things that invoke a lot of longevity. Oh, come on. Why is everyone getting so sick? Is everything working functionally? Yeah. I almost wonder if I should turn this on for the care house or any of these medical posts. Prevents falling ill. Let's leave it as is for now. Whoa, lots and lots of sick. What the crap? Well, we did just have a strong influx of people, right? That kind of makes sense. We have 160 food. Why are there hungry people? I don't... Okay, whatever. Anyway, it's about to be work time, fools. There we are. And you can get working. And you can get working. Yeah, falling ill is something that's going to be really, really important that I try to nip that right in the bud. Okay. What I need are strong influxes of coal, and soon I'm gonna really need steel. Sick recover 10% faster at a medical post. Awesome sauce. Gosh, I don't know what I want. Coal mining, probably. So that's what the... Okay, so it costs a steam core to build the facility in the first place. Okay, that's what the steam cores are for. Steel wreckage depleted. Is there still stuff for you to do? Yes, there's plenty of coal for you to do. Plenty of other bric-a-brac. I kind of feel comfortable with our food for at least a day. Yeah, I guess about a day is what I'm comfortable with. I want to get some of this other research out of the way so that way we can get, I don't know, what I feel is more important at the time. Too sick, but we have plenty of room. We have room for 4. Maybe they're sick at their jobs or something. Cool. Coal mine researched. Resource depot upgrade is less important. Charcoal kiln less important. It's hard to say. Kiln is less important. Sawmill upgrade. I feel that's fairly important. So let's build. Oh, I'm out of steel. Okay, extracts iron ore from deep deposits. Okay, so now this makes sense. I have a little reticle here that says specifically what I need to do with it. Does it require a core? It doesn't, actually. Let's build one. Cool. Yeah, steel is absolutely a problem. 600 and... Whoa, ho, ho. Look at you, big boy. 600 and some odd freaking... Where's my storage bin? Where'd I put that? I don't know where I put my storage bin. Oh, here it is. Change. I guess stay with wood. Wood is literally not very important. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments, and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. The sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we were met by some of our lost people. They explained they came here for help but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is diminishing. Escort the survivors to the city. Send the survivors to the city. Leave the survivors to their fate. Wow. Not knowing the way to our city, the survivors will die trying to find it. What do you... How cruel is that? Are you just... Oh, it's that way. No, have fun. It's that. Yeah, it's that way. Good luck, bro. No. Let's bring the survivors to the city. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. You need to start bringing home a veritable feast. If I understand how this game is operating with us so far, what's going to happen is we're going to hit like a mega cold snap. Like we're going to have a cold snap right now, but we're going to hit like a heavy cold snap, and it's going to be like, hope you have like a week of rations saved up or some shiz. Hope you have super bad time weather food planned up. Okay. Scouts have returned to the city. Let's pause. I need some more housing, which I completely spaced. I honestly did not think this game was going to be shoveling more people at me so soon. But, you know, praise be and all that. Set it up for 40 there. We already have enough medical stuff. We brought home a fair amount of food. We can max out that. It's about to get stupid cold. Chili. Stuff will still work in chili. But not less. So cold, better not go outside without a good reason. Well, that's why we have people working in facilities and everything. There's 84 coal left. I want to have coal for a couple of days worth. But I don't think that's going to happen very easily. Adaptation. Book of Laws. Okay, extra rations for the ill. Triage. We'll be able to dedicate all of our efforts to healing those who can recover quickly at the cost of sacrificing the more severely ill. New ability, you can use triage in medical facilities to instantly heal half the patients. Quarter of the patients will die instantly. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. Okay, I'm more cool with adding more abilities for me to do stuff rather than, like, forcing stuff to happen. So let's assign triage into law. It's an ability. Wow, hope dropped a lot. I thought hope would only drop if I activated it. Damn. Discontent is rising. We'll have hot housing for everyone very soon. Huh? I only need 2 more of these to get built. Oh, waiting. Oh, crap. Completely spaced for a minute there. Steel bridge. Yoink. Thank you. It's also kind of a problem with playing a game with fresh eyes, right? Like, there's a lot I should be paying attention to. The search for other cities. Man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone is dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. So we're alone. One of our people died. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. Man, I had hope at an all-time high with this. This place is a deadly trap. We need to get out of here. Coming here was a fool's errand. We must go back. Go back to what? Oh my god. All that hope I had built up. I like how the steam generator where I have it built is all... whatever. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. That all could have been fabricated. Is no one going to fact check? I must give them a purpose. Oh my gosh. Okay, this just got real. Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend to chaos that consumed Winterhome. A new set of laws will become available. Faith. Oh man, order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. Both can be powerful tools. Man, I don't know any of the mechanics behind what happens. Oh, order or faith. I have no idea what happens after the fact. I wish I could know enough about the game I could pro and con my way through this. The lawful neutral part of me overrides, and I'm going to say, let's work with order and discipline. Purpose. Neighborhood watch. We need to mobilize and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. New building, watch house. Or watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. Sign into law.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I need steel, which I don't bloody have. Sawmill upgrade. Awesome. I'm not ready for more scouts yet. Let's do the... I don't have steel. I don't have steel. I do have wood. I could do that. I don't have steel. I don't have steel. I don't have steel. I don't have steel. Well, guess we're doing more scouts. Because I can actually afford that one. Okay. In the Book of Laws, we now have purpose and adaptation. What's the next one? Morning gathering. We'll gather each morning to make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. So it's like agile methodology, right? Morning gatherings will slightly raise the hope from time to time. Hope will rise slightly. Guard stations. And our guys and militia will maintain peace and order in our city and help us deal with anyone who might threaten it. Guard station. Guard stations rise hope, lower discontent. Use guards to break up protest. You'll have to build 2 guard stations. Discontent will rise slightly. Alright. Okay. Stuff's getting kinda real now. My only real fear with the, with using spirituality as a tool is if not everyone's on the same page about it. A lot of fights can break out over differences of religion. That's not something I really wanted. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us. Nonsense. We're going to orderly decide who to eat first. When we are to starve? What? Oh, are we going to? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not gonna die unless you be a whack about it. The Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. You're leading people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage your discontent to guide the city safely through the looming crisis. Okay. Cool. That's not terrifying at all. Okay. This gathered post is toast. Get out of here. We got all the stuff we needed out of this. We're sitting on a respectable amount of coal, but... Wow. Oh, whoops. People are spending way more time mad than anything else. That's super helpful. It's incredibly helpful. I would like either a hothouse or another hunter's hut or something. I want to start really stockpiling food. Do I have enough engineers for any of this, though? Or workers? I don't. What other tasks can I ask children to do instead of workers? I mean, that worked. Yep, that's still doing the thing. Let's see where we can go with this. More scouts researched. Awesome. And that means... oh, I do have steel now. Fantastic. Bunkhouse. Dwelling for 10 people is adequately protected from this weather. Let's go that route. I wouldn't mind starting to rebuild my infrastructure into something that's a little more... not suck. Also, do I have more than one path I can take right now? I don't, so building another scouting party makes no sense. I have some steel. I'd love to build those watchtowers. Excellent. I can't fit that in there. Scribbles, I can't. Really hoping I could. That'll help for 9 of the buildings, so 90 of the people, half the population, will get the watchtower benefit.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Captain, some of the people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes are quite they quite sensibly point out it's easy to fall ill. Start heating of 9 homes. What? What homes are cold? Hold on. Pause. They're chilly. They're not cold. have 1 day to do that. I don't think the range would help. Crap. Does that make that work? I don't think that changes any of the temperature. Okay, it does. Okay, so now I'm gonna pause the game, shut off overdrive. Do I just lose it? Ah. I lose the whole objective? Crap. People are desperate. Okay. Send guards to silence them, or we must hold on for a few more days. Yeah. Yeah, let's hold on. Wow, hope is garbage. Okay. I guess we're using engineers in our watchtowers, because I don't have enough. What happened? Oh, my game crashed! Ah, sick! I need a new computer. Alright, let's just load it right up. I wonder where the autosave went, because that was becoming a tense moment. Certainly. Ah, whack! Autosave, yeah. Oh, that was like 1 minute ago. Okay, I think we're alright. Yeah, I created a save called JMegs. Just to be safe. I don't trust any video game. I'll always assume something's gonna crash on me. Ugh. Alright, anyway. Hope. Okay, so assign, do this thing. Watchtower built, as promised. Yep. So how about a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope up in here, huh? Raise hope to 15%. I'm really hoping there's a law I can pass to kinda buffer that. Oh, we could go with brothels or moonshine, which might be what we need to do. Okay, storehouse. Store coal, please. Alright, I couldn't overdrive the generator because it would have exploded before we would have met any real quota, which is really unfortunate. But that's kind of the deal, I think. Londoners gain more followers. Sir, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbors to join them. People are more easily persuaded because they have little hope in our ultimate survival. And we have steel production. I don't get how this is confusing. That's a big frickin' deal. But, whatever. How are we gonna survive? What should we do? I'd like to remind you we actually have enough resources to last a while. Bunkhouse. Okay, we're gonna go over here to generator. Am I out of steel? Damn it. Okay, let's wait a little bit. There we go. Generator power upgrade. Yeah, I need to do something. I can't do nothing. I need to do something. Bunkhouse requires steel. Frickin' of course it does. Building here will destroy resources. Hopefully not the iron. Oh, the one piece of wood? Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, I need more steel. I need to start converting these tenements to actual factual houses. What is this? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell. This generator's your new god. Why are you messing with it? But was thankfully caught by the neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother, who gave them both a talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for the watchman. A neighbor commented, "We're lucky to have them." I'm glad it ended well. Does that mean a lot more hope? Nope. Shucks, man. Shucks. We're gonna need more food. Food is the one key resource we are not getting much traction on at all. And it's not playing well to our favor. Coal, ridiculous amounts of stuff. I actually need workers in order to man, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, none. All engineers, how about that? There. Those hothouses might be important. Generator power upgrade researched. Awesome. And I actually have enough steel for the range upgrade. Okay, so now... Oh, it just goes to tech level 2. How much does that help? Oh, that like heats all the homes. That's awesome. That makes everything livable. Well, damn it. Now I know. Gotta really push heat generation. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, "Built by the people of Winterholm in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton." Okay. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Okay. The automaton will safely reach our city on its own. Okay. 2 cores in steel. That's not bad, but send it to the city. There might be something great with it that I don't know yet. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Man, disheartening, right? Now is the time where I wouldn't mind another scout party. I don't have enough workers for any of that, though. Right? I have 15 engineers, though, so we're gonna do this. Nope, beacon. Yep. Large convoy. Several vehicles and tents. We could see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. Hell yeah. What's this one? A tall building with some peculiar devices on its roof? Most likely a weather station set up by scientists from Winterholm. Man, if Winterholm was all this huge deal, why didn't they survive? And then I chuckled to myself and realized none of us are gonna survive. That's kind of the deal. Alright, let's speed up some time. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterholm proved that they were on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out Winterholm. Hope falls slightly. I wonder if there's a way to manipulate some of these results to minimize how much the Londoners have effect on the grand situation, or passing the right laws and saving them would thwart the situation entirely. Hard to tell. Yep, I need steel. I want to honestly start rebuilding all my housing from scratch. What's purpose? Again? Morning gathering, for sure. Yeah, morning gathering. Yoink. Hope will raise slightly. Hope will sometimes raise in the morning. I think it's a waste of time, but if it builds morale. Be good to meet with everyone each morning. Yes, absolutely. A sense of community is what we absolutely need to enforce, especially in this darkened time. Shenanigans aside. Bunkhouse. This is bigger than the regular housing, but I think we'll be okay. I'll need to handle this with some level of care. Oh my gosh, this game is disheartening. That's the intent, right? That's the real gotcha of it. But maybe the bunkhouse, if we store the... I don't know. We keep the sick there or something, so that way they have more comfortable place. I mean, I'm trying to build all this logic in my head that doesn't fit game logic. So now I can take this, disassemble it. Did we just get 10 sick people for no reason? No, it has nothing to do with me dismantling the house. This might be, honestly, a very strong fool's errand. That I'm trying to force my people into better houses and better living. I don't know. Londoners gain more followers. Okay. It's gonna get it's gonna drop 2 more levels? Are you effing high? I don't have enough food. I don't have enough food by a significant margin. I'm gonna definitely need a hothouse immediately.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, so now I've got a little more time. And a little more steel. And get a few more bunkhouses. Cool, generator range upgrade. Tech tree. This, immediately. We're not getting nearly enough raw food with the workers anymore. Or with the hunters. Something's got to change, and I'm afraid of what that means. But if this gives a little bit better of a chance against weather, maybe that's a blessing? Is anyone gonna build this? Do I not have enough builders? What? Oh, I guess I just have children. That sucks. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Okay. Grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Okay. I would like you to go to Winterhome. What I'm really hoping is some turn of events that turn... Oh, come on. What? An abandoned station. The recent reports from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. I'm really hoping there's some sort of a conversation piece that makes this make sense. That what's going to occur is... I don't know. We go and see and something catastrophic happen and it gives people more of a reason to stick around. Or so, I don't know. Anyway, let's pass a new law and then let's call this an episode. This game, I feel, has to be taken in small chunks. I don't think I could sit down and play this game for like 8 hours straight. This game's a bit rough. Foreman. Appointing responsible foremen to make sure that people work as efficiently as possible. New ability, foreman. Increase the efficiency of workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Okay. And there's guard stations. Let's do, I think, foreman. But let's take a look at adaptations, see if there's anything else here that works. Moonshine wouldn't be bad. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. That's cool. I'm down with that. No, let's do moonshine. House of Pleasure seems like it works, but hope is a really big deal right now, so I'm gonna go moonshine. People get some alcohol every day to cheer them up. Well, that's what I passed. I'm paused right here. We're gonna see whether or not how immediately I regret that decision. Things are looking fairly grim. Not gonna lie. We have scouts out. We have an automaton coming back home. We're good on coal, lumber, and now steel. I'm pretty content with some of the resources we have. What we have is incredibly low. Wait, can I just build on top of crap? Oh, I can just build right on top of crap. Is it cheaper that way? It's cheaper that way. Oh, son of a gun. I was demolishing stuff for no reason. All right, well, good to know, better to learn, whatever. Is there a way I could tell how much available housing I just have? Just straight up, I have X amount of free housing. I guess not. Food is an issue. Food is becoming a problem. Even though we're bringing back a fair amount. Build a hothouse, grow food in the city. Amazeballs. That's super good. That's fine. I'm not interested in any of that right now, but that looks like the next thing. What if I go drafting machines? 9 hours. Is there anything super... I can't even click on this stuff, so I have no idea if it's important. Healthcare installation, flying hunters, hunting tactics. I might want to go to Tech 2. Resource depot upgrade, I don't really care. Charcoal kiln, I don't really care. Wall drill is cool. That's a lot of resources. It's a lot of wood, but let's do this instead. I think that's a smarter move. Okay, upgrade underway. We have a while until we can do a new law. Let's do a quick recap. It's been a couple of days since I was able to come back. We went with purpose, which is order and discipline. Yeah, this is making it a bit more of a a system that really maintains law and order. Yeah. I kind of think I've already screwed up on a couple things, but let's hope our hunters come back with lots of food, because we need lots of food, and we're out of food. Pause. Hothouse. Hothouse. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food per day. That's something that... Oh my god, it's huge. Okay. That is something I would absolutely like. That gets it within the heat range. Not adjacent to street. Let's fix that up real quick, like. Okay. So I want to get all these tents upgraded to bunkhouses, or whatever they're called. Oh, what just happened? Word of advice, steam cores. You've just used your first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city. Let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. Okay, I see. That was one thing I did not notice. Your time has come. Did the Londoners all leave? What happened? I got banished? What? A band of grim men escorts you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass. Their faces blank as though they were watching snowfall. Your summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. You're banished from the city instead? I did my best? What the f- Well, that's an interesting end to our first run. I had this as a separate video, but I guess I'll just tack it on to the last video. Okay. Well, I learned a lot. I didn't know that was something that could have even happened. Here I got all prepared with coffee and water and like enough beverage to like get a good gaming session, and I just got boofed. So, whatever. It is what it is. I was ejected from all that. We were just getting to upgrades too. We were getting to good stuff. We were just getting to Tech 2 stuff. I don't know. Anyway, the point is lessons learned. You know, like being angry or something isn't going to solve anything. I'm not going to get my colony back. But lessons learned. I'm really somewhat pleased with this game. Somewhat sad. Somewhat optimistic. I don't know. I'm anxious to give it another try though. But let's call that our first season. So thanks for joining me. John Megacycle here, blind run of Steampunk. And yeah, thanks for checking it out, and I'll catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.